Howdy everyone, I'm LukasIDK and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a heel flip. First off, a heel flip is a pretty difficult trick to learn on the skateboard if you have not been riding your board for long. The trick often occurs when you ollie into the air and flick the inner front side of the board with your front foot. Then you land on your feet like a normal trick. Heel flips are often confused with a kick flip, a trick in which you flick your foot the opposite way from a heel flip. Alrighty, now let's get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is to get yourself a board.
Yo, give me that board.
Why?
Cause I have a sword.
I've fighting people with swords before. I'm not afraid of you.
You sure about that? I have a knife.
Yo, chill. No. I don't want to mess. Yo.
If you're a new skater, you're going to want to start off on the cheaper side and perhaps get a new board as you use it more. You can buy a board from your closest skate shop, which are usually located in malls or in market lots. The second thing to do is to get used to riding your board. It is very important to be agile and natural while riding, even before trying a trick. While you're riding, make sure to have bent knees and good posture. This will keep you from turning mid-air when you're ollieing. You want to ride your board everywhere to get as used to it as possible. Be kind to your board, as it's pretty much one of your closest friends and now a member of your inner circle. Perhaps even consider having tea with your board to get to know it. The third thing to learn is the ollie. An ollie at its basic most concept is popping the back of the board and shifting your weight over it to get into the air. The motion is popping your back foot on the tail of the board while sliding your front foot over the body. Then bend your knees mid-air to bring the board as high as you can get it, forming a jumping-like formation. This will take a bit to learn, but once you have it down, you'll be ready to progress. Step number 4 is foot placement. The foot placement of a heel flip is very similar to the ollie, but with a couple alterations. The first one is to put your back foot on the center of the tail and stand on your toes. The next half is your front foot. The width of your board dictates where to put your front foot. The wider the board, the more of your foot you want to have over the inner side. The board I use is not very wide, so I tend to put my toes on the edge or a little before it, like so. For our final step, we're going to focus on the movement. To give the board the actual flip and rotation is the motion of your front foot. First, you want to pop the board as you do with an ollie. The better you pop, the easier it is to gain height, and the more time you have to do the rotation. Now with your front foot gripping the board, you want to flick your heel outwards. This will cause the rotation that decides between an ollie and a heel flip. The next step is to raise your back foot up to your feet. This will even out your legs and allow you to land the trick. The last step is to straighten out your legs and land with your feet on the board. That's it. Just remember that performing tricks takes a lot of practice to stay consistent on landing them. And be prepared to take a couple of falls when doing them. This has been How to Heel Flip with LukasIDK. Have a nice day.
The things I do for this class, holy.